Why'd you name it Fight or Flight?
I was kind of at a standstill with the last album, and I figured Fight or Flight was appropriate because, you know, when you're at a fork in the road, you're either going to fight or you're going to flight. In this instance, I took flight.
Okay. I wanted to know about Light in the Day, Dark on the Way. Cup is half full, but I'm paid. I've been in the lab cooking.
Damn, they want to bite bad. See it in their eyes, but they neglect to step in flight path. They don't want to be elevated. Your minds think alike, but only minds grow from my past. Fighting for that right to lean left like some gonads. So minds and minds. Fighting for that right to lean left like some gonads. Gonads are either testicles or ovaries, but there's debate about them that the left one always leans more.
So you go to say in official use only, I'm a savior, but only for self. With my behavior, you never could tell.
I'm a savior, but only for myself, but with my behavior, you can never tell. Give me my... Because this is weird. Number 3, the gray. It's light in the day, dark on the way. Cup is half full, but I'm paid. Drop it at break, I'm still okay. Just thought I'd keep you at bay. So I'm referring to Half Cup from the Blinded version album. Preventing the cup from being like the end-all be-all. Preventing that breaking, ending you kind of thing. So they rap about phalluses. Why would they tattle it? Feet on a desk while I sit in a battleship. Look up what a phallus is. I'm tired of y'all rapping about it. Think I'm impressed more so with the counterfeit. They try their best, but I'm no good at counting it. So I'm not good with counting their counterfeit. I am a guest, but the name set it off. A plus S to the B, be the boss. ASB, the initials. Set It Off was one of the movies Queen Latifah starred in. So when it says I am a guest, I was a guest on her TV show The Equalizer. So there's, you know, that whole thing that tied together in there. How you not catch it? I just threw a toss. Now they go fetch it, but still at a loss. I threw you a little toss, but you didn't catch it. So now you go fetch it, but now you're still at a loss. Yeah, so there was that. Thank you. I appreciate that. By the way, he is on 2 songs of this album, and if you count his little tidbit at the end of one of the songs, it's actually 3 songs because that beat is unreleased. So
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Got your attention like brake checking cars. Stop doing that. Don't.
Trying to kill us all.
Yeah, if I ain't paying attention, we're both gone.
Right.
It's rolling like Daisy and pivot from law. Driving Miss Daisy, the cop ends up coming and like fucking with him a bit. We rolling like Daisy and pivot from law. I am not hooked, but I stay out of dodge. Rapping a joke, but I'm still for the cause. Unsteady and accurate, picking these calluses. Just pick
Picking
these
your
all
calluses.
day. Yeah, steady and accurate, picking these calluses. All of my lines, they gonna need an analysis. That's what this is for. Bound to this rap shit like I got paralysis. Hook swinging back on my verses done rattled it. You know, paralysis, you're pretty much bound. So bound to this rap shit like I got paralysis. And then hook swinging back on my verses done rattled it. My verses rattled my hooks, so that's why they're swinging back. This is Behind the Tents, and we've got young RJ here. So young RJ, do you remember what it was like recording Behind the Tents?
Ayo had came to me with the song concept. We worked on the hook for probably about 10-15 minutes to fill it in, and we did it all, and it came out great. Like, overall, we both had that vision and just stuck together.
That song was headed for the trash. You know, once it's in the trash, it can never come out of the trash. He definitely brought that one back to life. It's old to me, but new to you. I am the wise playing a fool, but I ain't no rock playing a jewel. So I'm the jewel, not the rock. I am the one playing a 2. Now I'm done playing the noob. So newbie, I'm so done playing it cool. Not playing things cool for other people's comfort when you're uncomfortable, kind of thing. Just quit my job and goddamn it, it's an honor. I was working security, and I remember the day I quit, I was really cool with the janitor, and me and him would just talk sometimes, and he was just a real nice and genuine person. I had to put him on the album, so on the back of OUO, it's his voice. He had some really good words to send me off with, so I put that in the album. Making it rain from my window pane and then window pane. Making it rain from my window pane, that's how I'm living. Making change off of spare change, that's speaker pimping. Spare Change was the intro to Blinded version, and since these are sister albums and a third to The Land of the Feds, the Spare Change was like a song that I didn't think could be done, and me and RJ got it done. So, you know, it was only right to say it in Behind the Tints on the next project he was on, so that was cool. Still wear caps to the back like my effing brim missing. So I still wear these hats. And Digi on a dash, tell them all that we winning. Digital dashes are pretty old, but for us it's new, so I'm just gonna let that one slide. It's cool to me. For the whole moms rolling big bodies thing, so my mom has really been riding this truck with a big ass body on it. Computer everything, and oil change is such a burden. She has to take it into the shop for everything. You can't even change the oil by yourself. So my oil paint is always dripping. Oil paint.
So my oil paint is always dripping.
He's saying as if I was an inanimate object and I was the car. My oil paint is always dripping, but pain and then pain. That narcissistic image, head splitting just to purpose my existence. When you make that image in your head, you're seeking attention basically. So I'm splitting heads just to purpose my existence sometimes, which makes me do all this unnecessary wordplay that no one cares about these days, but I care about it. Okay, so first time Fridays, it goes 11 past midnight. I'm at the traffic light, Cali roll that shit, I'm too nice. So if y'all don't know what Cali rolling is, it's dangerous and you shouldn't do it. In the South, making right on red is legal. I'm kind of like insinuating that. Pocket's biggest books now, your pocketbook Abysmal. Abysmal has a couple different meanings, and one of the meanings is the exact opposite of what I was trying to say, but I was saying it in a way of basically small. So your pocketbook is small. That's icing on the cake that I made right out the blue. I make a lot of cakes out the blue.
Yeah.
This for everybody that tried but failed to fly the coop. So this song is for everybody that, you know, failed to get it on your own on the first time, but now we got that time to recoup. And then recoup. Now we got time to make this one count. I'm the proof, no need for putting this off. Proof is in the pudding. I'm the proof, no need for putting this off. I think, yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. On the move with the shakers like maracas sticking to them. Movers and shakers, the people who do stuff in this world, on the move with the shakers like maracas sticking to them. So I'm close to them as if maracas were sticking to. Okay, you got it. I'm still on the swivel, no passing me by. Pass Me By was on Land of the Feds, so this is kind of an ode to that. I am Ayo, better not be Googling no Teo. I'm not sure who Ayo and Teo was or is, but this is Ayo with an apostrophe. If you're looking for me online, I'm not the people who dance. Rider is number 6. The hook says, I'll lose you before I lose myself. That is true. Lose you for that, what else? Whatever it is, I'm not doing it. You know me well, how it felt to know me. I'm out my shell and I could tell you where it fell. I could tell you where my shell fell. Like I blossomed. And basically you can hold me to that tale. You can hold me to me telling the truth kind of thing. That was on some Mad Lib style shit. Uptown, another Young Ayo and Young RJ classic, where I had him like singing at the top of his lungs at like 4 a.m. I felt the fame doesn't really feel like it seems, but we playing spades, so this shit is really about the team. When you playing spades, it's more about the team than yourself. I'm back, but I never did break the camel's slight giggle. I didn't break the camel's back. Always on call when you come to a standstill, regardless of when I call, it's like bad enamel. So in the next line, it's chip away. Bad enamel, chip away. When I call, they just chip away. Hey, I've been working hard since they fired on Vivian, and now I'm running profits up like Olympians. They fired on Vivian in like 94 or something. So I've been working hard pre-conception. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Pre-conception. Pen pals, flow right to me. When the sun's out, I can see that it's no clouds. You believe that I'll step out, and I hate holding this doubt. So there's no clouds out, it's a good day, come to me, flow to me. Stepping out, that's like cheating or something like that, or I hate holding this doubt that it might happen. Now obviously this is a fictitious relationship, but people say I need to write more about relationship crap, so I was basically putting myself in the shoes of somebody going through it with their significant other. And then the verse is like the convo I'd have to myself after, I guess, arguing with that other person. After that whole thing about stepping out and everything, like, what do I say in the moment? So now it's like me talking to myself as if I was in that position. Why do I wait for atonement? So atonement being as like reparations or like an apology. Why am I waiting for you to do this for me? How do I get in my way? It's annoying. Whatever I'm giving away is important. And all this music stuff, all these rhymes, all these lines, you know, or just even being in that relationship. Whatever you're giving out is important. You know, don't think it's not important. I hate waiting, give me flowers now, metaphorical flowers, heart-shaped for the pen pals. Give me praise now, but this is a pay it forward kind of thing, so it's heart-shaped for the pen pals, which is basically all the people I write to. Everybody who listens to my music, obviously they're who I write to. Army of One, which was number 9. I'm seeping through the trash, everybody know I'm glad trash bag. Ain't no question if I'll last, only question is who asked. There's no question that I'll be here for a while. The only question is who asked if I would be here for a while. It was Fades and Waves. Shout out to Brandon, the chapter, Ninja Fly Guy. I had a verse and nothing else, and he came in and he did a crazy hook. And matter of fact, that was the first song we did on this album, Fades and Waves. It was Suede, Fades and Waves.
Wow.
That was the first song we did on here, and that's why. Well, they worry what's below the belt. I tell them only titles. If you're looking below the belt, the only thing you should be worried about down there is my titles. I would hate for all this just to be for some dough, like Re Mi Fa So, La Ti Do.
Do re mi fa so la ti do.
Hung around some people I didn't follow. When good riddance came, I showed off my bravado. You know, you show off your bravado, you show off your braveness, you show off your boldness. With red dots like tomato or UIC like Chicago. The University of Illinois Chicago, their symbol for that university is on a red dot and it says UIC. With red dots like tomato or UIC like Chicago. So red dot, red dot. I could floss without the sun, I'm at a loss without the pun. So I could shine without the sun, but I'm at a loss without the pun. What you say about us, slaughter all the sons with Excalibur. So the sons and then sons with Excalibur. Never mind his touch, just the love that surrounded her. Whatever I touch doesn't turn to gold, but the people who are around me are gold. I derive from that new era like the Jersey me, or the new era 5950 hats. Shout out to Jersey for that one. That took up like 12 years of my life. And now we're on to the realest. Driving to the never never, I'm in the land of the feta. So the land of the feta, the cheese, the money, but also referencing the land of the feds. Plan to be better even with the pressure. We don't live forever, but I'm fresher than that new car scent that your shoebox in. I'm fresher than that new car scent that your shoebox in. Everything that I dreamt came in twos like consent. Consent between two parties. Everything I dreamt came in twos like consent. Kill the hype and begin to see that, take it to the chin, just another day wait. That's one thing my father always taught me. If something crazy happens, some days you really just gotta take it in the chin. So I don't care what they pretend, and I struggle with amends. You can feel the loose ends, so I hope they don't depend on me. I'm struggling with amends. So struggle, amends. You can feel the loose ends. Loose ends, struggle. So I hope they don't depend on me. That is an adult diaper. Loose ends and struggling. So all this to talk about amends. I don't care what they pretend, and I struggle with amends. You can fit a loose ends, so I hope they don't depend on me. This is a hand-to-hand, how they call it, transaction. Hand-to-hand transaction. Visions of me lasted with my faction happen quicker than they blasted. This is slicker than your caption. I'm your captain. So visions of me lasting with my team, my family, happen quicker than they blasted. Happen quicker than they shoot. This is slicker than any caption you can write. I'm your captain, I'm your pilot. Let's go take flight. Ooh. I could teach a thing or two to the Peabody. So in the Urban Dictionary, a Peabody is someone who thinks they're a lot smarter than they are, but they're not. I could teach a thing or two to the Peabodys, teach them about the doom like a metal-faced daddy, MF Doom. Riding flows like canoes outside looking squally.
It's looking squally right now.
Yeah, it's looking pretty squally outside right now. Picking up speed, man, my drive from the soul. If you're digging for the answer, man, my heart is the goal. Drive, and then, you know, your drive. I wear it like a coat, might be suede, I don't know. Not to be confused with the realist, it's the realist. Obviously, I didn't spell realist with EST at the end. I spelled it with IST. When you think about like realism painting, it's basically showing you exactly what they see or an interpretation of what they see. So that's kind of how I did Suede. It was me giving you exactly what I was going through or exactly what I saw.
Out of the whole album, what would you say is your favorite bar?
My favorite bar?
Visions of me lasting with my faction, happening quicker than they blasting, slicker than your captions, I'm your captain.
Did you really remember that off top?
Yes.
Yes, that's probably my favorite bar in there. So that's about it. Debunk Suede, y'all.
Debunk Suede.
Suede debunked. Wait.